It's my great privilege to introduce Jim Thomas. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You were the lead plaintiff in the Avocor class action suit that Tim and Scott were involved with. Tell us a little bit about what was your role in this case.
Sure. As lead plaintiff, my job is to take into consideration the class, be basically the representative of the class. So not only my situation, but also looking out for everybody's interests.
Yeah, when you bought Avocor, you never even dreamed that this would lead to this, right?
No, when I purchased the product, I wanted to be one of their millions of satisfied customers.
Right? You didn't want to be a witness in a trial.
Correct.
They preyed on your vulnerability, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, because you really wanted a full head of hair.
Right. You want that. You want it. Yeah. What they advertise to you. You want to connect with that. And you want to be able to live up to what they're selling you.
Yeah. But as a result of what happened, you got to see how the legal process worked, didn't you?
Correct.
And what is your for the everyday average American out there when they hear the word class action? They really can't get a grip around it. Now you best understand that. Explain that. What is a class action?
Yeah, I was really impressed from the inside of it. Usually you hear class action, you think everybody gets a check for $1 and the lawyers make all the money.
Yeah.
And you don't realize what's actually behind the scenes, the amount of prep time, the amount of hours that get put into it, and the lawyers may or may not get anything at all. So it was refreshing to see it from the other side.
And they are advancing all the money. They never took any money from you, did they?
No, it wasn't any expense to me. They took care of, they helped with the expenses, the travel arrangements, my involvement the whole time.
Yeah, and speaking of being the lead plaintiff, the judge has the ability to award incentive awards, correct?
That's right, and that's an important part of the process, Steve.
And that encourages people to come forward, and as a result of this case, you were awarded a pretty nice sum, weren't you?
Yeah, I was actually awarded $25,000 for my pet rock status, as it was known in the trial from the other side.
And that should encourage other people to come forward. It's almost like a whistleblower kind of a thing, isn't it?
Absolutely. That really is a good analogy, Steve, because we're asking a few people to step forward and represent thousands, sometimes millions of people. And that's a hard thing to do. People are busy, people don't have a lot of time, and they just say, geez, why should I bother doing that? But it's not just about the principle, it's about standing up for justice and for the right thing. And we try to teach our kids right and wrong and standing up to people who do things that are wrong, and that's what the class plaintiffs do.
I want to thank you very much for representing the little man, 150,000 of them. And I want to thank you very much for being on the program too.